Hey guys, welcome back to the CubeTube. You are watching another episode of Super Mario Sunshine. Today we are going to go to Noki Bay and get the last 5 Shine Sprites. We got some good ones, some bad ones, some long ones, some short ones. Episode 6, The Shell's Secret. So this one is interesting because this is probably my favorite secret mission in the entire game. And I like this one a lot, especially if you like the platforming in this game, which I do. This one's a lot of fun. The path that you take, which is this path right here, obviously, this path's a little weird, but it's nothing we can't do. There we go. Okay, there we go. Oh. Yeah, obviously you want to avoid the... you want to avoid those little electric gears, whatever the hell those things are called, at all costs. The red ones, I think, home in on Mario, and I think the blue ones just kind of weave back and forth. But yeah, like I said, this one's very fun, especially if you like the platforming. It is a little tricky, don't get me wrong. It's definitely not a walk in the park, so gonna wait till we, there we go. Perfect. This one's got a lot going for. We got some wall jumping. We got some near-death experiences. God, in my practice run, I don't even know what the hell happened there. Okay. God, in my practice run, that very first wall jump we did back there, that one I kind of screwed up a couple of times. The red coin mission for this one is, like, ridiculously hard. Well, I wouldn't say it's ridiculously hard, but it's pretty tricky. There's one red coin in particular. The reason I kept dying on it in my practice file, there's one red coin that's hidden, like, very, very well. And I kept missing it, so... Oh, yeah, this one. Alrighty. Hold on. Let me kind of reorient my thoughts right here. There we go. Yeah, that wasn't that bad. Okay, cool. Someone also asked me, by the way, in an email, somebody asked me if I think this game has aged as well as I hoped. My answer to that question is yes. For the very most part, I think this game has aged very well. I don't want to admit it, but I will admit it. There are a couple of things... particularly in Serena Beach, didn't age all that well. A couple of mechanically, like there were some things I think that could have been a little better. I might talk about this more when we get to the end credits of the game, but yeah, a couple of things about Serena Beach I think could have been handled a little better. I feel like mechanically. Yeah, Serena Beach, while it wasn't entirely disappointing, it was a little disappointing to revisit, so. There we go. So that's 1 down, 4 to go. Awesome. Alrighty, episode 7, Hold It, Shadow Mario. Yeah, I got a Shadow Mario mission again. What do you have to say? Was that a relative of yours? Quite an odd friend you've got. I love that line. I forgot about that one. Yeah. This one is... This Shadow Mario mission kind of reminds me a little bit of the one in Rico Harbor, where he keeps using the catwalks to kind of do some platforming. I don't know. I think at this point, that's another thing about this game I've kind of noticed a little bit. Like, these Shadow Mario missions get, like, a little stale at some point. I mean, they're all kind of the same. And once you've seen them all, once you've seen one, you've seen them all. So, I mean, I did mention in the previous episode that the, whatchamacallit, the races with Il Piantissimo get a little stale, but there's only 3 of them. But the Shadow Mario missions, there's literally, like, there's one in every level, so it's like, it just kind of gets a little old at some point. Yeah, there's really not much to it. That's one thing. That's another thing this game could have done a little better. I mean, I probably knew that coming in, but now that I'm doing this on camera, I realize, like, it is a lot more boring than I remembered, honestly. I don't know. Like I said, I still love this game, and I'm trying to keep this as more positive than negative, because there's way more things this game did right than wrong. But, again, like I said, this is also the first time I played this in about 10 years, so I just gotta keep it real. I have to keep it real, I just do. Yeah, I won't forget this, yes, because these Shadow Marios definitely are unforgettable, right? And I think most people honestly would agree, I think, when I say that these Shadow Mario missions do get a little stale at some point, so. Alright, moving on, guys. I just honestly can't wait to get this this level done. I do not like Noki Bay. Episode 8, The Red Coinfish. We've been waiting for you, Mario. Grandpa's at the top as usual. Please wear this again, Oklahoma. You can use this rope as a shortcut to the top. I didn't think the residents of Isle Delfino knew exactly what Oklahoma is, but I've been wrong before. Thank you guys for putting up with my incredibly retarded humor. Okay. But yeah, I don't like this mission that much. I don't know. It's just... You know what? I'll go ahead and say it. It's probably my least favorite red coin mission. And in my practice file... Oh, God. Now, this one was a disaster. Ugh. Hoping that doesn't happen again. Ugh, alrighty. Basically, a bunch of red coins are in like a fish-shaped formation, and you have to go find them all. That's basically it. It's kind of slow, and honestly, it's kind of boring in my opinion. I don't know. I just don't like this one. And there's also those pricks that just don't leave you alone. I don't know. Like I said, this one is just kind of... It's slow and it's boring. I don't know. I just don't get it. Then, of course, when there's always just, like, one red coin remaining, it's always, like... You know, it's like life and death trying to find it sometimes. Here we go. And there with... Speak of the devil. Damn it. Ugh. And really, the only advice I could possibly give you is if you have one red coin and you see like a yellow coin just kind of floating around like it obviously doesn't belong, just try to home in on it like your life depends on it. Okay, wow. That one did not go nearly as badly as I thought it was going to. Wow. Interesting. All right, that one did not go as badly as I thought. In my practice file, that one... Seriously, that one took me like... I'm not kidding. Like, it took me like 30 minutes. God, that one actually went very smoothly. Now we just have to slowly descend into the Shine Sprite. Finally. Can you tell I'm a huge fan of this mission? There we go. Alright. Okay. Next. 2 missions left. But trust me, the worst is yet to come. The worst is yet to come. Ugh. God, the blue coin and the 100 coin shine. Blue coins and the 100 coin shine of this level are just disastrous. Ugh. Oh, I forgot. Comic book guy, do your thing.
Warp speed!
Okay, so like I said, this is probably the most difficult of all the red coin missions in this game. This one is... They give you a generous enough time limit, but yeah, there's like one red coin in particular that's hidden very well, or I mean, it's hidden well enough. But yeah, the most, like I said, this one's pretty challenging. So, alright. Oh, dang it! I forget that. Okay, I hope I didn't. Don't. Jesus, what the hell? Okay, I don't know what's going on right now. It's like I couldn't grab the rope, number one. And then number two, I don't know how I didn't grab that pole. I mean, I suppose I could have maybe jumped next to it, but I mean, I don't know. I just don't know. Now I might have jumped to the side of that pole, but I don't know how I wasn't grabbing onto that rope earlier. See, it's like, yeah, like every once in a while I'm seeing like a little kind of like glitchy things happening. It's kind of like what I felt like I was going through in Serena Beach a little bit. But for the most part, again, everything works in this game. For the very, 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 very most part. So, but yeah, like I said, that one, all that aside, that one's really not that hard. Although, my God, I actually only have 4. I didn't realize I only had 4 seconds left. I actually cut that pretty close. And there we go. Awesome. Not too bad. Alrighty, y'all. We got one left. I don't think you have to go to episode 2, but I'm only going to go to episode 2 in this instance just because I saw this particular thing. This particular element that we need for this Shine Sprite. We saw it in this episode earlier, so I'd rather just not take my chances. I think you can get this in all episodes, though. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, like I was going off of what I said earlier, I still love this game, but as I play it again for the first time in 10 years, there's a couple of things that I noticed, like, mechanically, that could have been a little better, but, you know, it's not nearly enough to where I'd not want to play the game again. Anyway, you guys remember that yellow bird I said back in Mission 2, Episode 2, that I said had absolutely no relevance to us? Well, guess what? I lied. Alright. There you go! That's it! That's the mission! Believe it or not, when I was younger, I actually did figure out that mission all by myself because I did see that yellow bird and I thought, he looks very out of place. So I decided to spray it, and I actually figured out how to do that mission by myself. But that is that episode of Super Mario Sunshine. That's part 2 of Noki Bay. Thank you guys very much for watching. I will see you guys on the very next episode when we tackle the 100 coin shine for this mission, for this world, rather. Take it easy, guys.